Dude, if I miss this, I'm gonna be so rude. Wow. Well, shit. I am probably done with this. Holy shit. That I do not see a world where I get all three of these squeezes. It just does not. I don't even know if I've hit that last squeeze one other time besides that last record I had of this on Xbox. So no last act chokes. That last act isn't difficult by any means, the non-upper bound one, but just getting the whammy, especially on that first Hopo whammy, can screw you. But more important than that, no outro chokes, which is really nice. I was doing this on Xbox, but the prospect of using buffered whammy for the last act made me want to do it on here instead. Even with that, though, like, again, I am like 99% sure I will never get all three of these squeezes in the same run. And if I did, oh my god, the pressure on that outro. I don't know if any amount of practice would prepare me for that. So, yeah, really cool. 184.4. Wow. Okay. What the fuck was that run? No fucking way. No fucking way. I have absolutely no words. What in the unholy mother of fuck just happened? Jesus fucking Christ. I really just got every squeeze and you really got me. And thankfully, not that it's an accomplishment, but held on to enough ticks for 0.6 and beat my 0.4 ticks. Well, I guess that's it for this song. I'm just completely speechless. I was contemplating trying for a 184.5 run by using the bigger squeeze solo act. If anything, just to get more experience and figure out more what I'm doing on the last act. I don't know how or why my consistency with that buffered whammy on phrase 1 for the last act has been as high as it is, but I just didn't question it. I seriously, I am just so fucking speechless that just happened. No outro chokes. I mean, it was basically like, if I choked that outro, I would be very surprised if this ever happened again. This is right up there with my very best scores in this game, without a doubt. This has got to be a top 5 score. Top 3, maybe. I don't even understand what happened on that second act. When I was doing this on Xbox, I was using the Path Upper Bound Act, which was activating a note before, but I did try this act spot as well, and my consistency with it, consistency isn't even a word that I can use there. It was complete dog shit. I would hit it 1 out of like 20 runs, if that, probably less, really. So like an all squeeze run was just completely out of the question at that point. And then I get on here on PS2 and I re-TAS'd it out, just that act, and both the upper bound and this adjusted act spot were both the same frame data. So again, I really just don't know what happened with that to, my consistency with that second act is fucking absurd. It just like the, like I said before with the buffered whammy on phrase 1 of the last act, like, I just didn't question it. But I've been getting that seriously like 80% of the time. It's fucking stupid. And I just don't get it. If I had to take a guess, it just must have to do with me playing slightly later on Xbox. Even though, like, I'm always constantly trying to adjust to that because I'm clearly aware of it. But, yeah, maybe this adjusted act is a frame more lenient and the TAS was just one of those weird runs or just doesn't line up that way on console. But yeah, that just makes no sense. It's been like 30 minutes since the point 4 run, but I've gotten a decent amount more experience with the last act. I've hit it like at least 2 other times since, again, 30 minutes ago, where I said that I don't think I've hit that act a single other time besides the Xbox run. And I think I hit it both with this adjustment and with the act on the red. This adjustment is just better as long as the frame data is the same, which I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure the front end is a frame less lenient, but the back end is a frame more lenient. Well, I guess it just depends on if you're more prone to red flaming the front end or missing the back end. Because if you're more prone to red flaming the front end, then this act is worse. But yeah, in general, this should be the ideal spot so that you only lose 200 on the back end if you miss it. And because my ticks were pretty mediocre on the point 4 run, I was at least trying to close out a better tick run. So that was part of the reason for the adjustment. But yeah, I just never found a good way to approach this last act. Even the first time around getting that squeeze a year plus ago, I just never felt comfortable executing it. And that's again the weird thing about Act 2 is I don't know. I think I red flamed that front end one time in this entire hour and a half or so session of doing the point 4 and then this, which also made me think I was probably consistently losing a frame star power on that front end. But again, just didn't question it, worked out, and yeah, again, just absolutely no words. I never in my fucking dreams thought this would happen. Absolutely unreal.